Y'all are going to absolutely hate me when I tell you this, but please let me teach y'all the game. So boom, there was this guy that I was talking to and I never really liked him, but we were always cool. Well, all of a sudden, this man gets to acting super nonchalant with me. And ever since he's been acting super nonchalant, he's been in my head rent-free, and I fucking that shit, y'all. So the other day, I'm on the phone with my sister and I'm telling her about this man. And I'm explaining to her how this man has been in my head, living rent-free, just taking up space in my head. So my sis asked me like, well, do you think you like this dude? And I'm like, I've been thinking about him so much, maybe I do like this dude. Then when I'm on the phone with her, there was a long pause and my sister was like, bitch, I don't like this man. And then I'm like, you're right, I never liked this man. I don't like this man. But then there's another long pause and I'm like, oh my God, do you know what it is? And she's like, what? I'm like, it's not that I like him. It's the fact that I want him to like me more than I like him. She's on the phone with me looking at me confused as hell, like, what the fuck is she talking about? And I'm trying to explain to my sister, like, that's it. It's the chase for me. I never liked this dude, but since he's been acting so nonchalant, it's giving me the idea that now I like him more than he actually likes me. So once I get this man back on my nuts, I won't have a desire for him anymore. It was always the chase. Then I'm sitting there on the phone with my sister, y'all, and I'm like, nah, it's not the chase. It's about me. It's always been about me. And now my sister's looking at me like I'm a fucking crazy person. And I'm trying to explain to my sister, like, once I get this man to like me more than I actually like him again, it's going to be a ego boost for me. And I'm telling her, this is nothing more than a chase to boost my own ego. Because the only person I'm thinking about in this situation is me. And my sister at this point is like, I get what you're saying, but you're insane. You're a true villain. And she's right.
What's good, guys? It's your boy Josten J coming to you with another video. Let's cook, boys. Let's cook. All right. When she rejects you but still acts interested, do this immediately. So it's going to actually help your mentality. A lot of dudes have a problem with shooting their shot on dating apps, shooting their shot in person. And a lot of dudes are going to fall victim to shooting their shot at work and a woman playing games, but still acting interested, all for the sake of their attention. What you have to realize is when you're nonchalant to it and you really don't care about it, you start to live rent-free in a woman's head. A lot of guys don't understand this. They think, well, why was she acting interested all to turn around and reject me, but she was acting interested? It just doesn't make any sense. Women love attention from multiple sources. So even if they don't like you like that, they like the fact that you like them like that. And they like the fact that you're willing to give them attention. Most dudes don't see this. It's always, I need to get girl, guy get girl, guy get girl. They're never focused on girl trying to get with guy. Girl gets guy, so guy therefore gets with girl. You understand? So with that being said, let's get straight into the video. Number one, do not get emotional and act like your life is over. When you do this, women can see this in your energy, and guys are going to equate it to being butthurt. And that's what she's actually going to equate it to. But guys always seem to ask me these questions on coaching calls. How do I not come off as butthurt, even though I am kind of pissed? What you have to remember is do not get emotional and don't act out. And when you're giving her this cold shoulder, she's going to feel that energy. The only thing that you need to do is just go on about your business, bro. It's not the end of the world. See, let's say it's not at your job. Let's say it's somewhere where you frequent, and now you don't even want to go back to that place because you feel some sort of way because she rejected you. Yeah, you might like the food at that establishment, but now you're embarrassed. It's going to be this walk of shame. It's really not a big deal like that, bro. It's really not a big deal like that. And we're going to discuss something else on the list in these talking points that can actually let you see that she's going to be interested again, but it's probably for minuscule reasons. But there's always a way to flip it. You're going to live rent-free in a woman's head, right? When you take this energy and it doesn't bother you, because trust and believe, women can see this. And another thing I want to talk about too is men being proper, being attractive, men practicing body game, being on top of their game. How could she see that it affects you if you keep showing up the way you're supposed to show up as a man? See, even in simple rejections, men will start to either gain weight, start to look flushed in their face, start to just look different in their whole energy, start moping around. That's not how you're supposed to look. You're supposed to look like it doesn't affect you. So always remember this. When a woman rejects you but still acts interested, don't mope around and give her hella attitude because you're pissed off because she rejected you. It just makes no sense. You keep carrying on, all right? Number 2, acknowledge that she's not feeling you. This works like magic. Whenever a woman's playing games with you, you have to acknowledge that she's not feeling you. So then the signal goes off to her, damn, I can't play him. I remember this time, right? At my job, one of my jobs, this chick was doing the same thing. She was playing games with me. And my coworker was like, oh shit, look who's coming around. It's your girl. And I said right in front of her, nah, she ain't feeling me like that. And she looked like, oh. And then she stopped playing her games. Stop them dead in their tracks. There's nothing malicious about that. There's nothing mean about that. You just have to be stern in your spot and in your position. When women don't think that you know what's going on, they're going to continue to run the same games. This is why I tell you guys, everything is one. It's like when you go out on a date with a woman, you want to break that touch barrier because you're looking for her to go, oh, put your hand on her thigh. You're looking for her to, oh, no. What? Wait, I'm taking you out on this date because I'm interested in you. I thought you accepted this date because you're interested in me. See, listen, women aren't trying to really get to know you, but they will act like they're trying to get to know you when they're not sexually attracted to you. So we need to be trying to disqualify them and look for certain things. They run tests on us. We should be running tests on them as well. So when you let a woman know that you acknowledge the fact that she's not feeling you, a woman's like, damn, I can't play this dude. You understand? Because what's the sense of acting like she is interested in you when you can clearly tell and feel that she's not? You're wasting your own time. So then you'll turn around and get angry and upset at her, but it's just because you don't have skin in the game like that. Number 3, do not speak to this woman for anything besides hi and goodbye. So at your job, for instance, because a lot of guys like to do this, at your job, if she rejects you and then still keeps coming around for attention, just say hi. Just keep it cordial with her. Hey, how's it going? All right. Keep it pushing. None of this stopping, having lunch together, none of this being on the phone, none of this stuff. Now, outside of the job, you shoot your shot at a woman on a dating app, okay? And she's telling you she doesn't like to do this. She wants to do this instead. She's giving you this resistance, okay? You stick to, hey, well, this is what I'm offering and I'm free these days between these times. That is all. That is all. Women get loads of attention from other sources. They pull it in from other men, friend zone men, social circle men, co-workers, all of this stuff. It does not need to be you. All right? Pick yourself up, take the rejection, take the resistance, and walk away from it. Because when men deal with the resistance, this becomes the new norm. Oh, women are so difficult these days. Not when they really like a guy. And just because it's not you, she will bump into a guy that she eventually likes, that she doesn't shit test, that she doesn't give resistance to. So it's just not you. This always comes back to acknowledging the fact that a woman's not feeling you. Once you take your ego out of it, you're going to be moving past chicks left and right and only accepting women that want to cooperate with you. Number 4, do not pay attention to her on any type of social media, any of her socials. This is going to breed obsession. We're going to get deep in this video, man. So a lot of guys tend to get obsessed with the woman, right? And she rejects them, but still acts interested. They start doing moves and plays and posting on their story and doing stuff, liking other women's photos that are friends with her and all of this stuff just to get her upset or get her attention. Guys, we're not in grade school anymore. So we don't have to do this. We're grown men. Even for men that are 21, you know, early 20s, you're a grown man, brother. You should be living your life. And if she happens to see something, she happens to see something. But when you're obsessing over who she's with, what she's doing, who's liking her pictures, seeing the attention that she's getting on socials, all it's going to do is get you frustrated. She might be giving better energy to another dude. And you're like, yo, this is crazy. I'm willing to do more than this dude. I know this dude. This dude isn't that, blah, blah, blah. All this hater energy. It's going to have your mind going left, right, up, down, everywhere when it doesn't need to be that. See, women use social media as basically their playground. They run it over there. So you're never going to win this game that you're trying to win by obsessing over a woman and checking her Instagram and checking her Snapchat and all of this stuff and trying to make sure that you guys are still in communication and who's she talking to and is she over you and all of this stuff. Yeah, she's over you. Because if she wasn't, she would have accepted the date. She would have gave you good energy. She would have given you good energy. All right. That's what you need to focus on. But when you look at her social medias all the time, and let's say you're going back and forth and you know that a woman's playing games and she might have rejected you or flaked on your plans, but she's still acting interested and she's hitting you up on the social media, right? What this is doing is it's breeding you to accept disrespect. And then you use social media as a tool to try to gauge her emotions or her reactions towards you. And it's never going to work. It's going to have you becoming obsessed with the outcome, obsessed with this chick who probably is just playing games, bro. Number 5. Now, this ain't playing games. Talk to women in front of her. Talk to other women in front of her. This is what I wanted to get to on the list. So let's say it's a restaurant, right? And you shoot your shot at some chick and she doesn't accept it. She rejects you, but she still acts interested. You could walk into that restaurant with another woman. You will start to live rent-free in this woman's head. This woman will say, oh God, he's not a chump. See, that's another thing too. Even if she doesn't like you, she got no choice but to respect you. Oh, he's not a chump. Yeah, he can get women. You ain't really that special. More so, he was offering you an opportunity. He was inviting you out. He wanted to show you a good time. He wanted to get cozy. He wanted to be next to you. You didn't want to accept, so somebody else accepted. You understand? Talk to other women in front of her, bro. So much so to the point that you show that charm. You are. This is just who you are. Funny, charismatic, dope. You might not be interested in them like that, but you just show that side. Soon as she walk up trying to get some of that energy, yo, what's up? Shift. Yo, what's up? Not angry, not butthurt. Yo, what's up? You don't get any of that charm. You don't get any of that swagger, that charisma. You don't get that. Because I was trying to offer that to you times 10. You didn't want that. So now you want to come over here just for a shot of attention, like it's a shot of espresso or something. No, that's not how we doing it. We don't conduct ourselves like that. So it's nothing to be butthurt about, but you always want to let that character show. Yeah, I'm a cool dude. I'm a funny dude. People enjoy my company. Oh, you didn't want to enjoy my company. You're trying to run games on me. So, okay, now I just got to be regular with you. See, the attention that you're giving other women or other people when you're being cool with them, that's good energy. All you're looking for is the energy reciprocated. But see, in this point, you let her know that you have romantic interest in her, right? So that's all you're looking to get reciprocated. Don't let them get in your head and be like, well, that's not cool because I thought we could be cool how you're cool with everybody else. See, I want to be cool with everybody else. I'm trying to do more than be cool with you. And you don't want to do that with me. So I can't sit up here and disrespect myself and act like I don't want you when I did want you. But guess what? Now I don't want you. So you shouldn't want nothing from me. And it's just as simple as that. Number 6, ignore all incoming attention that she gets from other people, other dudes, whatever. What's going to happen is a woman's going to use this to try to make you jealous. All right. And if you fall for this, you're going to start beefing with other dudes, looking at other dudes, giving them attitudes. Guys, I don't care where this is at. If it's at your job, the reason why I keep speaking about the job is because I had a coaching call and this guy just didn't seem to get it. That's why I'm making this whole video, bro. Wherever it's at, your school, wherever. If a woman is getting incoming attention from other dudes, your job is to don't care about it. Not care, bro. Just keep it pushing. Don't watch her. Don't look at them. Because when you do that and she sees you doing that, see, this is what's going to happen a lot. Women are going to see you checking them out while they're talking to other dude or getting other incoming attention. They're going to see you watching and then try to use it against you. Hug all over dude in front of you. Talk to other dudes in front of you just to get a reaction out of you. That's why you always got to stay copacetic, cool, calm, and collected, bro. Because they're going to see that it bothers you. Because a lot of the times, people can't look away from things. You need to just keep your head down, keep it pushing. Walk with pride, bro. Walk with some sense of self. So I'm telling you, bro, when you practice body game and you in the gym, you love yourself. You feel good about yourself. See, people always focus on it, but you always talking about body game. It's just being in the gym, bro. That's not enough, bro. Are you serious, bro? You're not the average guy. You don't walk around as the average guy. So why are you treating yourself like you're the average guy? Giving a damn about what some chick thinks after she already rejected you or with her actions showed you that she ain't feeling you like that. Huh? That's what I'm saying, bro. Guys got to walk with their head up high. But when you see a chick doing all of that, nope, don't even look. Just don't even pay attention to her, bro. Because the littlest attention that you give to that, it shows and it signals off that you kind of care. Guys always ask me, well, she rejected me, but she keeps staring at me. How do you know she keeps staring at you? Why are you looking at her? Whenever she comes around, bro, you should treat her like she's a ghost. Don't worry about that. Because in a woman's head, it's like, damn, this dude was all about me. This dude was, you know, really giving me good energy. And now, like, out of nowhere, like that, it's gone. You know what I'm saying? At that point, it ain't even about looks. It's like, just that fast. He doesn't care. Because you got to understand, guys, I tell you guys, this channel is to create stronger men and breed stronger minds. But most men are simps. You can go in the comment section to a lot of my videos. Yo, bro, I was moving this way, but now I understand that I was moving wrong and fairy tales aren't real and I've been divorced and this, that, and the third. There's simps out there everywhere, bro. You think this content is a big portion of the world? You think people who find this content is a big portion of men? Yeah, it's a large majority, but it's not the majority. It's the minority. Dudes fall victim to this stuff every day. So what you have to understand is most men are simps. They keep moving past resistance, but you have to make sure that you stand apart from the simps. So don't give any attention to that, because she'll try to use that against you when she's getting this incoming attention. Number 7. Now, I put this on the list because there's a lot of guys who don't want to listen to me. There's a lot of guys who think, well, it wasn't that bad. She deserves another chance. Check this out. If she wants another chance, it's up to you. But you have to give this woman clear instructions to follow without any other attention. When she comes back around looking for a hit of attention, oh, what's up? So you ready to do that now? Do what? You ready to go out now? You ready to come over now? You ready to partake in what I had set forth for us? Like, you want to partake in those plans now? She's going to show you that it's all games. Oh, well, I don't know. And she's going to move along. So I'm telling you guys, you have to eliminate women who don't want anything with you, who are just using you for attention. You have to be testing them. So even when she comes back around, for all the guys that think, well, it wasn't that bad, maybe she was busy or she just got over a breakup or something, just test her. So if you originally had plans for this, she flaked. When she comes back around for attention, oh, so you ready to do that? What? What we have planned? You ready? You free? That's it. No other attention. She goes, oh, all right, well, I got to get going. Have a good one. Oh, silly me. I got to get going. Even on a dating app, a chick rejects your plans or flakes on your plans and then hits you up a couple of days later. Hey, how's it going? See, that's cool. But clear instructions, time frame, right? Oh, so you ready to do this now? Oh, yeah, we could do this. All right, so this day at this time. Okay, sounds good. Now, if she flakes again, that's on her, bro. But at least you gave her the opportunity to say, okay, here, let's do this. And if she doesn't want to take it at that point, you know what it is. And the reason why I put that on there, because you know my stance. As soon as a woman plays games, we're done. But a lot of guys can't help themselves. Yo, but and this and that. And listen, clear instructions, time frame. If that's what you want to do and you think she's so worth it. Clear instructions, time frame. Let's do what we were supposed to do. Let's do what grown people do when we get together. That's it. And if she plays any type of games, well, you know where you stand anyway. And the reason why I put that also is because a lot of times women can have other plans that they probably already made. Something came up. They might not be playing games. So if that's how you want to go about it, then you do that to confirm if she's really serious or not. Okay? It could be something that's not even along the lines of rejecting you. It could really be something that came up, but it sounds like a rejection. All right, do that. And it's going to show you and expose to you the truth. And another thing I want to talk, this is the key point before we get to the next thing. It's the key point I want to, I want guys to take away from this video. The advice I give, or the advice and the strategy that you have that works on a consistent basis, every once in a while, go against it. Every once in a while, go against it to see if it's not good advice. And 9 times out of 10, you're going to come to the realization that, nope, I got to stick to my strategy. This is why guys are always saying, well, she's this type of girl, so I have to approach it this way. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. Keep doing what's been working for you, that you've perfected, that you've literally put time into and said, this is how I want to operate. This is my program and my protocol. I don't have to say it to a woman. She's going to naturally follow it because women have naturally followed it time and time and time and time and time and time and time again. Go against the advice, bro. Go against it. It's never going to get you anything good. If anything, it'll get you something temporary. If anything, it'll get you jammed up. If anything, it'll get you in trouble. I want dudes to do that. So for instance, for me, I don't like going on a woman's terms. I don't like moving on a woman's terms. I don't like any of it. So one time I went against the strategy and I moved on a woman's terms. And guess what? Play games. Play games. You always have to do that to keep your mind sharp. Like, oh, no, I was right the whole time. And that's going to help you. The guys that are like, oh, no, but she's a baddie, bro. And but, all right, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Never stray away from the strategy. That's all I want. That's all I want guys to understand right there. Never stray away from the strategy. And that's going to expose it as well. Number 8, let's close the video out with this one. Shoot your shot at more women, because with that comes this sense of freedom from the previous situation. So when I do a lot of calls, or you see a lot of guys in the comments, they always talk about old situations. Situations from like a year ago, last summer, 2 years ago. Oh, I'm afraid to approach women because this situation happened like last year. And I'm talking about last year. You know why you're talking about last year? Because you haven't had enough experiences in between now and last year that were positive in comparison to that situation. Or you're letting a woman's looks be the basis of everything. So you got with 6 other homely looking women, plain Jane looking women, women that are attractive, but not as attractive as her. So you're always going back to that story. Guys, we can't do this. We're men. We're men. You're not supposed to be harping on some old stuff. You're supposed to be solving problems. So you need to shoot your shot at more women. I don't care if somebody rejected you today. Shoot your shot at more women. Because there was this funny story that I always tell, and it's hilarious. Took a chick out on a date, moved her face from the kiss. Moved her face. I was like, whoa. Meanwhile, we've been on the phone, we're cool. I think I'm a pretty chill dude. I'm a sexy dude. I'm just like puzzled, like what's wrong with her? So, you let it get in your head, and she lives rent free in your head for a little while. So then I said, you know what? Move past it. The next 6 women that I dated, hung out with, just had sex with, the first time we met up, we kissed. First time we met up, good energy. First time we met up, it was just a good time. And I was like, wow, that's crazy. How you're not going to make all of your shots, but you shouldn't let that deter you. And then right after that, I just stopped caring about the outcome, because here's the thing, man. When you view yourself as a dope dude and you're only looking for people and women, when it comes to dating, you're only looking for women to see you the way you see yourself. The other women become almost goofy. It's like, it never made sense why I was trying to deal with that person. You understand? So if a woman rejected you right now, or maybe you got rejected sometime last week, or it was really recent and it's fresh on your brain, what I want you to understand is the reason why it's still on your brain and it's on your mind, because you haven't put yourself out there again to make something happen. Because when you make a situation happen with the woman and you're leading it entirely with your strategy and it works, you cannot go backwards. See, guys are always thinking about, but if she looks this way, and if she has this, and if she does this, it's the same thing all the way across the board, because that woman will bump into a guy that she actually likes. A woman will bump into a guy that she's actually interested in, that she has high interest in. She will not do any of these things. Maybe the temperature test, when she thinks he's the guy, but she just wants it to be confirmed. But that is all. Other than that, things will go smoothly for that guy when they went very rough for you. So women don't treat all men the same. And once you understand this, you put your ego aside and you say, okay, the women that are going to act like I have to wait, make all these rules for me, make me jump over these hurdles, they're not really interested in me. But there's also going to be women over here that are interested in me and are actually going to be bringing things to me. Actually going to be trying to cook for me. Actually going to be driving to me, burning their gas to come see me, burning their gas to meet me halfway, sending me pictures. You understand? Sending me cute texts, sending me sexy texts, sending me texts. They can't wait to see me. They're thinking about me, all this stuff, giving me energy that I'm not even asking for. So there's going to be those women, and then there's going to be those women. But we have to eliminate the women who are going to try to make us jump through hoops and do all this other stuff, because we realize they're not going to make a certain group of men that they're attracted to sexually even do that in the first place. You understand? If a woman has rejected you, but she's still acting interested, you need to know this as well. It's all a play to see if you're like other guys. Remember that. It's all a play to see if you're like other guys. You would rather have it like this, well, you should rather want it like this. I put myself out there. I shot my shot. She's not feeling the kid. I keep it pushing. Other guys, I put myself out there. I knew she didn't feel me like that. I waited in the friend zone and accepted it. Accepted disrespect, disrespected myself. Years later, even after the dudes have her that she really wants, she still doesn't want me and I still have to wait. Which guy would you rather be? I'll leave that up to you. This was when she rejects you, but still acts interested. Do this immediately, okay? Hope you guys got a lot out of it. It's your boy, Josten J. Get with you boys in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's go, boys. Let's go.